Hi friends, today in this section I am going to explain about how to use JMeter for testing the performance of REST API. So before this section, first go to the JMeter and add the thread group by right clicking test plan and add thread group. After that, add the sampler, right click, choose add sampler, choose HTTP request. Here we adding the API details in this HTTP request. So here I use three types of API. That's get API. First one is get API. Second one get API with the passing parameter. Third one post with API with parameter. So I will take first API, get API, copy the domain of the API and paste it over the server name and give schema as HTTPS. In this API, we can see the schema is HTTPS. And remaining path, we need to copy and paste over the path. So the API get settings are completed. The HTTP request type is get, so no need to change. Then after that, I need to add the sampler. Is added successfully. Then need to add the listener. Add listener view. Click on view result tree. So successfully add the listener. Then I will just run the request with the one third user. So check it the output. Click on start button. I not saved the request, so I click on no. We can go to the result tree. The HTTP request is success. We can check the response data. Is successfully getting the response data over the response tab. So its API request and successfully calling is successful with the one API user. Then we need to add the assertion for verification. So click on HTTP request, add assertion, response assertion. We can check what we can add in response assertion. In response, we can see the ID. So I just copy the value ID for copy pasting in response assertion. Copy this one, Control C, and go to the response assertion settings. In sample text response substring and click on add for adding the keyword. I added this keyword. Okay, then the settings are completed and go to the view result tree. Just we can check by clearing the all and again run the request. We can check the result. Yes, this is successful. So we successfully test the API response with using one user. You can increase the thread number of users 10, and in 1 second 10 users are triggering the API. So we can check the result, clear all, and again run the API. It will execute 10 times. This API is calling all our success because we verify using assertion. All are successfully verified here. This is successful. So then here I added the view result tree for the result. For testing purpose, by increasing the load, I will disable this tree. It's only for analyzing the result with the one user. I will add another type of listener by right clicking and add, go to listener summary report, and I will again run with thread, go to thread group, and I will run the same test with 10 or 100 as your requirement. Now I will give just 10 for testing purpose only. So I will giving the 10 and clear the logs and again run the test result. Then you can see the report is getting in the summary report. Here we getting the error is 0% and the throughput is 4.1 per second. So here all are success, so there is no error. So we can download it the Excel file and give to the manager or the developer for the verification. So the testing of API with the get API is completed. Then our next objective is, suppose the get API having the parameter. Here you can see the ID with the 3, ID 5, 10. So how we can test this API? We are going to see next step. So I will take new text. I'm not saving this one. Clicking on no, and again I am adding thread group, and again adding the HTTP request, same as before I performed. Sampler HTTP request. Here I paste the get URL, the domain, copy and paste it over the server name. The remaining path object including slash I have copying and paste over the path and given HTTPS. Okay, and given a listener. Here I am giving a view result tree for the verification for the debugging purpose. So I will just add with one user, just run the test and what we see the result. I am not saving the request. So here also go to the response data in success. The ID 3, 5, 10. Both are getting the response as per we applying the request for 3, 5, 10. This is successful. So here also I am adding an assertion for verification. I right click, add assertion, response assertion. I will copy the ID, this time getting the ID 3, then it is success, right? So I am assertion with the value ID 3. Add the key value keyword here. The assertion also completed. Now I going to check the response with the 10 users and disable this tree. It will consume higher CPU utilization, so most preferably using listener type, summary or aggregate. I am choosing aggregate report and again run this result. Let me check what we can getting the output, success or not. I am running, not saving, so I click on no. Just click on summary report. Yes, we are getting zero error as 0%. So all are success. 10 samples, all are success, not error. So all response are hitting successfully with the number of users as 10. So this also completed. Then our third API is post. Because type is post and API with the parameter. So how we can add this type of APIs in JMeter? I will go to the JMeter and taking a new section, not saving this section, and again taking a thread group, again add the SAM HTTP request. Then I will go to the URL, need to copy and paste over the server name. Then need to give the path slash remaining path given in the object is under the path and schema is HTTPS. So our request HTTP request type is post and we need to give the parameter, right? This is our parameter need to pass. I will copy the parameter and add into the body. Just go click on body and paste the parameter. This is our parameter. Then for viewing the result, I will add the listener tree for debugging purpose. The group is 1 and all HTTP requests are set, API set and parameters are pasted. So we can run the test. Run. I am not saving the request, so click on now. the running is happening. This is failed now. We can check why this failed. Go to the response data. The media type is unsupported, so we need to check it. Here we getting a error of response code 415, so we can check it why this occurred. Need to add the content type as application bar JSON. So we need to configure that one. For that, I go to the thread group, right click, add, go to config element, and click on HTTP header manager. And here we need to add the content type. So add and go to the result tree and check the content type. Copy this one and add here copy, and need to give the value as application bar JSON. Copy this one and I go to the HTTP header manager and copy that. Copy here. So the configuration for this done. For the REST API, again go to the result tree and clear all the result and run again. This time this is passing, right? Yes. So we getting go to the response data, we can get the response. So it's successful. Then we need to add the assertion. For that, go to HTTP request add assertion response assertion and go to view result tree. We can pass the name, right? We passing the name, right? So we can assert with this name. Copy paste and in response assertion add and copy this name. Why choose this name? Because we are giving this name as parameter. After adding this name is getting on result, then our API request calling is success. So I giving this name as for assertion. Okay, then we can check it is passed or failed. Clear all result, previous result, and again run the test. We can check it is success or not. Yes, this is success. So our API code is success. Next step is the debugging is completed. So disable or deleted this view result tree. Again add another type of listener. Add this time summary report and giving the thread group as given of 10. You can given the number of thread group as per your requirement. So again run the test by clearing all previous result and again run the result. We can check what's the result, that with the 10 users all are successfully running. So our test is passed. So in this section I all covered three types of API and all clear to you, I think. So if you any doubt, please comment it over there. I will reply to all. Thank you. Happy learning.